Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello everyone, how are you? I am assistant math teacher of Alfred International School and College. Today I am going to take an important math class on algebra part, class 9-10. Chapter name Exponents and Logarithm. Before understanding or solving math on this chapter, you need to confirm learning all essential formulas. So I am going to present necessary formulas of exponents and logarithm chapters. Okay. If you get two same base with multiply sign, you have to add with the power of both base. So there you get two base, same base with multiply sign, x power a and x power b. So you have to add power a and power b of both as base. In next, there are two same base with division sign, so you have to subtract power a from power a to b. So I have presented two important formulas. Next, x power 0 equal 1. It means if you get power 0 on any base, you have to use the value of base with power 0 equal 1. If you get a plus b with having power 0, you have to put the value equal 1. In next, x power a whole power b. You have to multiply power with whole power of a base. Suppose x is a base with power a and whole power b, so you have to multiply with power a and b, which equal x power ab. Similarly, if you get x square with whole cube, you need to multiply with power 2 and power 3. So x square whole cube equal, you should write x power 6, x power minus m. To remove minus from the power m, you have to express 1 divide x power m. All basic things are essential to understand, to solve, to practice any math on this chapter. That's why you have to confirm at first learning all the formulas or basic things. And I am presenting now all basic things on this chapter, exponents and logarithm chapters. Root x equal x power 1 by 2. If you get x with having root, you have to use the power value of 1 by 2. If you get root cube x, you have to use the power value 1 by 3. For having x root a, you have to use the power value 1 by a with base x. So these are important rules for exponent. Now I am going to solve some important maths on exponent chapter from the textbook class 9 and 10. exercise 4.1. I am going to solve question number 4. Simplifying, 2a inverse plus 3b inverse whole inverse 1. We have already learned from basic rules, if you get a minus power on a base, we have to express in this way 1 by a. Similarly, we can use 1 by b. We can write 1 by b from 3b inverse 1. So there is a minus power with base a. We have to express 1 by a at first, and then in the same way we have to write 3 into 1 by b for having minus power with the base b. Now multiplying 2 with 1 by a at first, next multiplying 3 with 1 by b, but we have to keep whole inverse 1. Next we can apply addition between two fractions. We know to add or subtract between any two fractions, we have to apply only one method, finding the value of LCM at first, then divide LCM value by every denominator and multiply with every numerator. Now we are going to apply this method to add between two fractions. A with b, make the LCM value AB. Now dividing AB, which is required LCM, by every denominator and multiply with every numerator. Applying this method, we have got 2b plus 3a divide AB with having whole inverse 1. There is minus 1 as power of 3a plus 2b divide ab. From the basic rules we have learned, if there is a minus power, we have to express 1 divide 3a plus 2b divide ab. So in next, applying algebraic rules, we can change the sign between 1 and 3a plus 2b by ab, division to multiplying, and we have to change the position of the denominator expression 3a plus 2b, which was at numerator. We have to give the place, the element at denominator, and we have to take ab as numerator part, and then 1 with AB divide 3a plus 2b. Multiplication result is AB divide 3a plus 2b. This is required value of the question number 4. So you have to apply the basic things which I have already given you. In next, I am going to solve another math on exponent system. So dear students, to understand, to solve or to practice any math, any question, you have to confirm all basic important formulas at first. Then you should try to understand, and if you learn all the basic rules, important things, you will able to understand any math on this chapter. Now I am going to solve another important math. Dear students, you know, over 4 months your academic all classes have been stopped for COVID-19 crisis in our whole country as well as whole world. So you should take online class as a good option, and you may get very good support from following the online class system. So our institution, Alfred International School and College, and our honorable founder sir has been trying his best to give something better to every students of our institution, and we believe by following our online class, following our instruction, you will be benefited. Now I am going to solve question number 8 on exercise 4.1, exponents. This is question number 8 on exercise 4.1, exponent system. Everyone give your proper attention to understand the first step. 3 power m plus 1 at numerator, 3 power m whole power m minus 1 at denominator of the first fraction. Dividing next second fraction, 9 power with power m plus 1. Divide 3 power m minus 1 whole power m plus 1. So we get two fractions having divide sign. Now we have to apply all important rules of exponents to solve this math. At first, numerator we have do nothing. At denominator part we can multiply with the power m and m minus 1 on the same base 3. So multiplying m with m minus 1, we get m square minus m. If you multiply m with m minus 1, you will get m square minus m. Okay. In next, we can express 9 into 3 square, because if you multiply 3 for 2 times, you will get 9. 3 and 3 make 9. So that's why we can express 9 as 3 square, and we have to keep m plus 1 in its just position as power. At denominator part of second fraction, we can multiply with m minus 1 and m plus 1. Here we can apply a formula a square minus b square by thinking m as a and 1 as b. So m minus 1 mean a minus b and m plus 1 mean a plus b. We know in algebra part, a square minus b square equal a plus b into a minus b. So it is very easy to apply formula a square minus b square by taking m as a and 1 as b. So after applying formula a square minus b square, we can write m square minus 1 at denominator of the second fraction. Now in second and next step, we can write 3 for m plus 1 divided 3 m square minus m without any changing. In next, we can multiply with power and whole power. 2 with m plus 1. After multiplying, we have got 2m plus 2, and at denominator we cannot any change. Now we can apply basic rules which I have presented at the beginning of the class and you have already informed. We get two same base 3 and 3 at first fraction. So we can apply a formula or rule. If we get same base with multiply sign, we need to add power of the two bases. So 3 and 3 are same base with different power. M plus 1 and m square minus m are their power. So for having division sign, we have to subtract from the power of first base m plus 1 to m square minus m, which is second base, power of the second base. But for similar base with division signs, we have to subtract from m plus 1 to m square minus m. By subtracting m plus 1 to m square minus m, signs of m square minus m should be changed plus to minus. At first m square plus to minus, then minus m should be changed into plus m. In next, we have to do same thing for having two same base with division sign. We have to subtract from the power of first or numerator element to denominator element. 2m plus 2 is the power of 3, which is at numerator, and m square minus 1 is the another power which is at denominator part of second fraction. Now we can subtract from the power of first base, which is numerator, to another power of denominator. So subtracting from 2m plus 2 to m square minus 1 will be 2m plus 2 minus m square plus 1. We have to change the sign of second elements after subtracting. In next, we can add with same element m plus m, make 2m. Plus 1 minus m square should be kept without any changing. In next, 2m, there are no extra m by which we can add or subtract. So we have to keep only 2m at first position and then add with 2 and 1 make 3. So we can keep 3 in second position and minus m square should be kept in last. In next, 3 with power 2m plus 1 minus m square. This is the first base and we get another base. Both base is same, so we can subtract from the power of first base to the power of second base. This is a fixed rule of exponents chapter, that's why we can use the rule. So now we are going to solve next rest part of the math. 2m plus with plus sign and 2m with minus sign can be vanished. Plus m square and minus m square also can be vanished because they are same as element, but having with opposite sign we can vanish each other. M is plus m square and minus m square plus 2m and minus 2m all should be vanished. Finally, we get minus 2 as the power of only one base 3. That can be expressed as 1 by 3 square by following the rule of exponents, which have been given at the beginning of the class. We have already informed. So 1 by 9 is the required value of the math. So required value equal 1 by 9. So dear students, when you join in the class, you have to keep your proper attention, and after joining in the class you need to practice at home. Without practicing you cannot expect to learn math. You cannot expect to become expert in math. To perform well in mathematics, it is essential to practice at your home after joining or after learning from your teacher. Okay, I have already solved 2 maths on exponents. Now I am going to solve another math. Now I am going to solve another important math on exponents chapter. Question number 13. According to the question, we have to prove from the given left side expression 2 equal 1. To find the value of the given expression, we can start. So we have to prove from the left side given expression to 1. Now we have to apply different important rules of exponent. At first, for having same base with different power, we can subtract from the power a to b, because a is the power of first base x at numerator and b is the another power of another base x which is at denominator. Applying same method, applying same basic rules of exponents, we can write x power b minus c with whole power 1 by bc, x power c minus a whole power 1 by Ca. Now we can apply another rule, multiplying with power and whole power. After multiplying power with whole power, we get x power a minus b divided ab into x power b minus c divided bc into x power c minus a divided ca. There are three same bases, x, x and x with different power. We have already informed from the exponent's basic rules, if we get two or more same bases with multiply sign, we need to add all the powers of the given base. So we can add with the power a minus b divided ab and b minus c divided bc and also c minus a by ca, which are power of different same base. For having multiply sign, according to the rule of exponent, we can add all the fraction as power of three same bases. Now we can apply addition method among three fractions. We know to add two or more fractions, we need to find the LCM value of the denominators. AB, BC and CA are three denominators of the three fractions. So ABC is required LCM value of three denominators of the fractions. Now we can divide required LCM ABC by every denominator and multiply with every numerator of the three fractions. If we divide ABC by AB, we will get C, which can be multiplied with A minus B. In next, applying same method, we have got A into B minus C from the second fraction and B into C minus A has been come from the third fraction. Applying same method, after finding LCM value, we have to divide required LCM value by every denominator and multiply with every numerator of the fractions. Okay, multiplying C with A minus B, multiplying A with B minus C and multiplying with B and C minus A at the power of single base, only one base, x. So there are two same bases with opposite sign. For having two bases with opposite sign, plus CA with minus sign A can be banished. Minus BC plus BC also be banished. AB plus AB and minus AB also be banished. There are total 6 elements, 3 pairs, which all are same base having opposite sign. So plus sign CA and minus CA can be banished, minus BC plus BC can be banished, also plus AB and minus AB banished. So we get 0 as the power of base x. We know from exponent rule, if we get 0 as the power of a base, particular base, we need to use the value equal 1. So required value of the left side given expression equal 1. Now we can write, after getting 1 which is equal according to the question, we can write left hand side equal right hand side. According to the question, we have availed to prove from the given expression equal 1. So we can declare left hand side equal right hand side with giving necessary side note. Okay, I have already solved question number 13 on exercise 4.1. This is exponents system. I have presented all important rules of exponents at the beginning of the class, and I have given some important instructions from me you have to follow, and after joining in the class you need to practice, which is essential to learn to become performer in mathematics. So everyone, thank you to join in the class, and you have to more careful about your study in online system outside the academic class. Okay, Allah Hafiz, best of luck. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.